Hello. Hey, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? You know what? I do that, don't I? Somebody today told me that I always say, what's up? What's up? What's up? But I didn't think I did that. I thought El Teddy did the what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with you guys? How you guys doing this evening? Can y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me before? Was I talking to myself? Hey, Simone. What's up, Miss Old School? How you doing? Hey, Cookie. Life with Lolo, how you doing, girl? You finally got my notification. Okay. Reese's PCs, my DMV sister. What's good? What's up, LaGale, David W, Diva Law? How you guys doing? How's everybody doing tonight, this evening? So we're just going to make this a little quick jump in, jump out, because, you know, the gentleman's panel comes on at 7:30. What's up, Abby? Abby, what's up, Captivating Christian? Hey, boo. Abby had a great live, y'all. We were over there having ourselves a good old time. We went high, we went low, we laughed, we almost cried. But if y'all are not already checking out my girl Abby, y'all go ahead over to Abby Reviews, Captivating Christian. Y'all check him out as well. His channel is going to really be steaming up these next couple of weeks, honey, with this impeachment, these articles of impeachment being drawn up. So you know. It's about to be what on and what popping. So be looking out for that. Be on the lookout. They say that's a bolo. Be on the lookout. Captivating Christian over there giving us his political commentary. Oh, look, y'all. It's Thursday. This has been a good week, though. That last week before Thanksgiving, baby, if that wasn't the longest 5 days that I have had, and oh my gosh, I was so tired. It was like the week was never going to end. I kept, it's those weeks when you wake up, you think it's Thursday, but it's still Tuesday, like those kinds of weeks. Child, woo, it's too much. But this week has been pretty decent. Tomorrow is Friday. You guys will probably not see me tomorrow. If you do, it'll be late. Tomorrow we are celebrating my best friend. Her birthday is tomorrow. We'll be celebrating. We're going to an escape room, and then we're going out for dinner. Now look, I've done escape rooms before. Have y'all done escape rooms before? I have done escape rooms before, but here's the problem with escape rooms. Escape rooms will really make you question your intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can think you are a smart person, and then you go into one of these daggone escape rooms, and you barely make it by like 3 seconds, and you be like, damn, I wasn't as smart as I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how did I miss that clue? Child. So, but you went to one close to Baltimore. What was the theme? Reese's Pieces. What was the theme of the one you went to? The one we're going to is in Old Town Alexandria. Yeah, I like escape rooms, but like I said, honey, it'll make you question your intelligence. Now, I went to an escape room in Philly last year sometime, because one of my good friends lives in Philadelphia, her and her husband, and I went up there to visit, and we went up there to visit one weekend, and we were just hanging out. We ended up going out to dinner. And where we went to dinner, they had an escape room, and we were just walking. It's an area of Philly. It used to be, I think it used to be like Little Italy. I don't think it's quite Little Italy anymore because, gentrification has changed some things, but I think it's still Little Italy. But after dinner, we were just kind of walking, and we stumbled into it, and they had one starting in like 20 minutes, and we were like, y'all want to do it? We were like, yeah, let's do it. And it was an 80s theme, and it was so much fun. But again, you really question your intelligence by the time you're done. You'll be like, I thought I was smart, but I didn't see that big red balloon in the, on the wall with the clue in it. You know what I mean? Right, Simone? Okay, and your friendships, right? You'll be sitting there like, you ain't see that? You ain't read that clue? You just walk right past the clue? Okay. So it'll be interesting to see, because it's myself, my best friend, and 2 of her cousins. Now, me and my best friend have been friends so long that her family is my family, and we make no differentiation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I weren't telling y'all who was going, I'd be like, it's me, my cousin, matter of fact, her cousin, the older cousin, me and her have traveled together. We've done more stuff together, like as far as traveling and stuff like that, than me and my best friend. What's up, DC Kool-Aid? Y'all, me and DC Kool-Aid and Lisa are trying to put something together for y'all. We gotta coordinate some schedules where we trying to put something together. Maybe we can, I don't know if we'll be able to, because DC Kool-Aid is on her grind. She hustling. So I don't know if we'll be able to coordinate our schedules before Christmas, but I would love to coordinate our schedules before Christmas and bring y'all something. We're working on it. But definitely appreciate you listening. And I'm looking forward to trying to put something together. Yeah, see what I'm talking about. I like collaborating with people, y'all. Simone, you've been doing all the work. See. Well, it's just adults. Now she's taking her, that was her, my best friend, she took her son to a game room for his birthday earlier this year, and she said they had a good time. They had a really good time. So I think it can be fun for all ages as long as it's appropriate. The theme tomorrow night is I can't remember because we looked at so many different things. It's either Sherlock Holmes or paranormal. It's something with that. There's something dealing with that. It's either Sherlock Holmes or the paranormal. Either way, I'm sure it'll be fun. So we're doing that, and then we're going out to dinner at my sister's. My sister just started. I told y'all my sister's a chef, so she just started a new job at a new restaurant, and I have not been there yet. So we're gonna go to her restaurant afterwards, and so I'll probably be out pretty late. So y'all probably won't see me tomorrow night. But it's cool. It's cool. We will be doing a podcast on Saturday. So y'all will see me Saturday. Me, Mink, and I don't know if Faith's coming or not, because we're going to do it early because Mink has some stuff to do in the afternoon. So it'll be an early podcast, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get Faith out the house that early, but we'll see. Simone. Let me say this to you, Simone, and I love you. Hey, Xavier, how you doing, baby? I love you, Simone. I feel like you, my sister. I feel like me and you could we rock together. We fight together. Simone, you will make me lose my channel if I put you on here to talk about George Zimmerman. I feel that in my spirit. I feel in my spirit that you will cuss that man so bad. I just don't know. I just don't know, Simone. You see, I didn't even type his whole name out. I'm not even going to give him that much shine over here, for real. I'm just going to hit a little light, because if I go deep, it's going to be a problem. Plus, I think we're going to go deep on Saturday. Hey, Miss Mars, how you doing, babe? I think Saturday we're going to go a little deeper on the podcast. And even with that, I'm going to have to tell Mink, I need you to keep it here. Hey, Tammy, how you doing, boo? Yeah, Simone, I don't know, girl. You can accept it, thank you. And you know it's all in love, but I already know what you have coming. I already know. And like I said, I'm only going to give him this much because I'm not giving him nothing more. I'm not. You see, like I said, you notice I did not hashtag his name, nor did I spell out his whole name. I ain't giving him that much shine over here. I'm not giving him that shine over here. Hey, Simply Be Yourself. How you doing, girl? Simply Be Yourself. Be leaving comments on my videos. Thank you all the time. Okay, Reese's Pieces. I cannot give him that much. Now, look, y'all. I got a couple of things dropping tonight. Probably either right before or right after the gentleman's panel. Might drop during the gentleman's panel because they'll be processing. But my students convinced me to do Vlogmas. I wasn't going to do no Vlogmas because I said I just can't commit to doing a video every day like that about Christmas. But they told me to do it, honey. And, I'm not even fighting this no more. Like, my students have found the YouTube channel. It is what it is. They know I do YouTube. They subscribed. Some of them probably sitting in here right now, honey. I can't do nothing about it. However, what I can say is this is an adult-only chat. If you are under the age of 18, I'm asking you to exit stage left. Thank you, and have a great day. Now, but they were like, you should do Vlogmas, whatever. So I did do a little quick little Vlogmas video. I said I could probably do 5 minutes a day talking about something dealing with Christmas. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. Like, I outside of my birthday, it is my favorite. Hey, Fayette, how you doing? Hey, little baby coming in the room. Andrea, hey, KK69, what's up? So that's like my favorite time of the year. So I'll be doing my little Vlogmas. So that'll be dropping. And then I'm gonna drop my little 2 cents on this Chasing Dallas Meet the Cast that we saw earlier today. I know Abby touched on it a little bit. I think me and Abby are having the same challenge. So, but I'm going to say a little something about it in a separate video. You still delivering packages, Eagles fan? Girl, you might have one of mine up in there. You might have one of mine. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? So, yeah. Bye, low Dee. Well, good evening. Hey. You made mac and cheese and banana pudding. See, little baby, I need to take a road trip, girl. I need a road trip. Because when I tell you, you put that on the table and all I need is a little bit of fried chicken, and I'm good with that. That's a meal. Well, I do need a little something green, but we all right. I take it. That's a good old fat girl meal right there, honey. Chasing Dallas is back. The ReallyBThePodcast released the date for January the 9th, and every Thursday leading up to the release date, we're going to be meeting one of the new cast members. So it's like a quick 5-minute, meet and greet or what have you. So I'm going to do a little quick, my first impressions of our new as we go through, because I'm waiting. I think it will be Simone. I think that's part of the reason why Reese has taken his time and did not rush a start date. I know people were looking for it like early on in the summer. And, what I can respect is that he pushed it back and he said, it'll drop in the fall. And I think he had to push that back because he was like, he wants it to be right. So, I believe it will be. And let me say this about, and I'm not saying this just because I really respect Reese G. But let me say this. I believe that we're going to get to John Gray right now. I believe that the storylines that he brought us last season were some great storylines. I think where the improvement he wanted to make was in the actual production, like some of the sound quality sometime and things of that nature. But if you look at what he was trying to bring us as far as stories, he was bringing us some good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Hey, really being chat. Vlogmas is just a video a day. You got it. All right, loving my piece. We'll see. Hey, Kimberly Craig, how you doing? Hey, Tanari K, how are you guys? Welcome, everybody. Okay, so John Gray. So last night, Larry Reid Live busted open this exclusive, which talked about John Gray being evicted from his church. Okay. Now, from what I've been able, hey Keisha, what I've been able to piece together, because I've looked at a few other little videos today. Was it Layla Lynn TV? She did a video. Like I said, Larry Reid did like an hour-long live. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't look through no hour-long live. And then Uncle Tim did a video. Now, from my understanding, Pastor John Gray inherited this church from another pastor who I want to say moved out of the state and sort of gave the church to John Gray. It already had parishioners and everything like that. And he renamed the church, whatever his church is called, start with an R. What do you call his church? Resurrection Church, something like that. He renamed it Resurrection Church, and then he proceeded to, build it up. Now, we know that over the last year, it's been a pretty rough year for John Gray. Yeah, Layla video. Yeah. Hey, Fifi TV. Hey, Gary, how you doing? You know what, Simone? Oh, I love you so much, girl. We be Simone. I'm gonna have to get you, since you watch it when we do our live reviews. I'm gonna have to get you to come on and talk to us about it so that you can add a little something when we talk about chasing dollars. So, with that being said, we know last year was a little Relentless Church. Where I get resurrection from? Anyway, Relentless Church, honey. We know that last year was a little bit rocky for him. He was accused of having an affair. He tried to say he didn't, but then they had the receipts and he sort of had to come and double back. Then they were trying to say that he had another child out of wedlock, and he was able to prove that he didn't have no child out of wedlock, but he did cheat on his wife. And then he sort of went on his little apology tour, sort of. I don't know if he ever really did a real apology tour, but whatever. That's between him and his wife and whatever conversation they had behind closed doors. I think he lost his own show. Now, y'all correct me on that. I know he had a second season, but the second season had already been filmed as the scandal was coming out. And so I feel like they went on and ran with that season, but I don't think he's going to get a third season. I could be wrong. Maybe they've just pushed it back, but neither here nor there. The other thing that kind of went down, y'all know we had Porsche Gate, where he bought his wife that $200,000 Porsche. Now, here's the issue. Number one, we know why he bought the $200,000 Porsche, because he got caught cheating, and that was a I'm sorry gift. So, and I defended him at the time because I was like, we know he making Oprah money. We know he's touring the country. We know he's doing guest speaking. We know he's doing a lot of other things outside of the church. So in my mind, I was like, that $200,000 that he spent on that car, that's not coming out of the church money. That's coming Lamborghini. Okay, my bad. Lamborghini. That's not coming out of the church money. That's really legit money he's probably earning outside of what he does at the church. However, fast forward to now, he ain't paying the bills. So now I do have a problem with you spending $200,000 on a car for your wife and you not paying the light bill down to the church. They said he hasn't paid his mortgage. They said that the bills have been racking up pretty much since he got there. I got a problem with that. I have a whole, because remember they were saying that he bought his wife the $200,000 Lamborghini, but then was telling the church they had to pay for a roof. I didn't have a problem with that at the time because, again, I feel like the two things are separate. One has nothing to do with the other. What me and my wife's private income has nothing to do with what the needs of the church are. Now, maybe I'm wrong for feeling that way, but I don't feel like he was necessarily obligated to write a $200,000 check to fix the roof on the church. The church supposed to raise money to take care of the church. That's what you're tied for, right? Now, I know Ebby knows Jesus a lot better than I know Jesus, okay? Because she grew up at his footstep. Because, she a PK. I grew up in the church, but I ain't grew up in the church. But my understanding, that's just kind of how I look at it. No, pastors do not take a vow of poverty. Priests take a vow of poverty. Xavier, priests are Catholic. Catholic priests take a vow of poverty, and not all of them do that. It depends on what, what's the word I'm looking for? Like with a nun, there are different, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I don't want to say the wrong word. But let's just basically, for lack of a better word right now, say factions. There are different factions. It's not all under one umbrella. Just because you're Catholic doesn't mean it's all the same kind of Catholic. It don't all look the same. So there's not all the same kind of Catholic. You know what I mean? And so priests take a vow of poverty. Nuns take a vow of poverty and chastity. Archdiocese. Thank you, Simone. I don't know how I forgot that. I grew up very Catholic. That's another conversation. Maybe that's a story time for another day. But baby, I was very Catholic. Like, went and met the Pope type Catholic. But I'm not meet the Pope. Anyway, another story for another day. But neither here nor there. I believe that his private income is his private income. I didn't feel like he was obligated to spend his private income to take care of the church. I felt like that's what tithing was for. And again, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But now I do have a problem with you allowing it to get to this point, because I do feel like it's your church at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? When you getting all the accolades, it's your church. So I'm not saying let it get to the point where the bills are not being paid. You understand what I'm saying? Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, Simone, your tuition cheaper when you and I was all up in that church. My mama, me, my sister, my brother, baby. We was all up in the church. Now my daddy, you know, he made it to midnight mass and Easter, bless his heart. But you know, the rest of us was up there every Sunday. Okay. What up, Danny? Hey, boo. Even being a pastor is a job very demanding one at that, and normally the salary is not a fair compensation. Exactly. And I know in these mega churches the stakes are a little bit different. One, because you have a bigger congregation, but also you do have those opportunities like John Gray where you can do books and guest speaking and, you know, TV shows. So I know it's a little bit different, but like I said, I did not initially have an issue with him buying the I'm sorry I slept with another woman car for his wife. But now I kind of do if you're not paying the bills at the church. Now somebody dropped in the chat that apparently there was no treasurer at the church. Well, that is a recipe for embezzlement right there. I mean, how you don't have a treasurer? Black men don't really do church. Here's what's funny. Let me give y'all a little funny about my family. Side note, I will tell this little bit of a story. So, what you guys may or may not know about the Catholic Church is if you're Catholic and you're trying to marry someone who is not Catholic, then either one or two things has to happen. Either A, the person you're marrying has to agree to convert to Catholicism, or B, you can't get married in the Catholic Church. And Catholics are not the only people that have that. I believe it's the same with Jewish, Muslim. It's the same in a lot of different religions, that either the person you're marrying agrees to convert or you can't get married at the church, right? So my dad grew up Catholic. My mom grew up Baptist. But my mom agreed to convert to Catholicism because to marry my dad, right? So my mom converted to Catholicism to marry my dad. Yet my mama was the one that was on all the auxiliaries, was on the parish council, did all of this stuff, and we saw my daddy twice a year. Okay? That's what's funny about that. That's what's funny about that part of it, that my daddy wasn't there. Because my daddy was the reason why my mama was Catholic. Anyway, and you also have to agree to raise your children Catholic. And she did that. She raised us Catholic. And while my sister was in high school, and when I had already gone off to college, my sister was in high school, my mama went back to be a Baptist. She was like, yeah, I'm out. You can either come with me or you can go ahead. I mean, she made sure that she raised us Catholic, and she made sure that we could get to church. If we wanted to keep going to the Catholic Church, we could get back and forth to the Catholic Church. But she was like, I'm gonna be on over here at the Baptist church. I'm going back to my home. And I remember we were sitting in church one Sunday. We were because my grandmother and them kept going to the same church. So it was still my family's church. And we were there one Sunday for something. I don't know, Mother's Day. Some reason we were there. I don't remember why, but this is how things rolled in my family. If my grandmother decided she wanted us to go to church with her, we went to church with my grandmother. So I don't know why we were there that particular Sunday. All I know was Hilda said, y'all coming to church with me Sunday? And we were like, yes, ma'am. And when they did the call, the altar call, my mother stood up and said, I'm going home, and took her tail right on down to the altar and rejoined her church. Okay. And so me and my sister was sitting there like, and so my sister ended up joining with my mother. I stayed Catholic for many, many years after that. Anyway, short story time. Seems like more of a staffing issue. Who was minding the store while he was touring the country? Exactly. Because here's the thing. Is it a situation of mismanagement of funds? Is it a situation of someone stealing funds? Is it a situation of people not contributing enough to maintain the overhead. Like, what's really good? What is the A, B, C, D's, and E's of all of this? Now, granted, all of this is allegedly because John Gray ain't said has not made a statement one way or the other. And as of the last video I looked at, I hadn't really heard a whole lot about it. So let me catch up with these comments. We're not gonna get to the rest of these hashtags, I don't think. I missed everything. I'm always late to the party. Oh, Brianna, it's all good, baby. I'm not on here long today. I'm only doing an hour and I'm getting off because we're going to be heading over to the gentleman's panel. You thought the wife was the treasurer? When you have a mega church, now I can see if you have a small congregation or a little hole in the wall storefront or whatever, but when you have a mega church and you have somebody that has the presence of John Gray, even with his scandal, have a presence of a John Gray, how do you not have everything in place? Like, I don't understand, especially for an extended period of time. I mean, if somebody quit or you fired them, there still should not be a long break in it. He was using both, and this story was happening across the country. He was using both the church money and his personal money. That's what you're saying? Child. My cousin was raised both their mom Catholic, my uncle Baptist, and they went through First Communion and still do major mass. Yeah, I mean, I did a First Communion. I did my First Communion. Of course, I was baptized Catholic, but I never went through confirmation because I wasn't sure. Because you get confirmed when you are. Confirmation was in 8th grade. Was it in 8th grade? And I never got confirmed because I wasn't sure if I wanted to stay Catholic for the rest of my life. So I never went through my confirmation process. But I did do a First Communion. And like I said, obviously, I was baptized Catholic. So, yeah. He will not. It could be a combination of all these things. Yeah, it could be. But I mean, but again, you know, it's that's a terrible look. How you get evicted from the church and you you have a TV show on, like, you could have done you might not have wanted to put the church business out there like that, but hell, you could have done a GoFundMe and probably could have raised the money. You could have went on your social media platform and asked for the money. I mean, there are many things you could have done. And again, you may not have wanted people to know your business, and I understand that too, but I just feel like you had options. I don't know. With a church he inherited, I'm sure he got the old status, and someone may have taken the opportunity. And that's true. And unfortunately, that's why sometimes you have to bring in your own people. And maybe there were certain things in place where there were people he couldn't get rid of, or certain allowances that he had to make coming in the door. And I get that. But then you bring in your own people to watch your back. Like, you make sure, because I'm going to tell you something. People can forgive a lot of stuff, but I'm going to tell you what people don't forgive is money. People forgive an affair. People forgive you being nasty. People will forgive a lot of stuff, but people do not forgive you messing up their money. I'm gonna tell you now. The church was already in debt when John Gray took over. That's what Larry Reed said. Okay, and I can go along with that to a certain extent, but again, I say you are a personality. You could have had fundraisers, and you could have said that. You could have said, hey, saints, I have inherited, God has given me a project, and I have inherited a project, and I am calling. You could have gone to Jerry, what's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about, the used to do the telethons. You could have done a telethon. Like, you are already starting out in a better position than most people, because even if you inherit a church that has financial issues, you have a platform. People come to South Carolina to come to your church. You have a platform. I don't know. I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm gonna just say that I feel like he didn't use his celebrity to his advantage. Yeah, when those mega churches got audited. Yeah, I know. Child, who's doing their nonprofit filings? Someone had to be doing their annual filings so So they had to have someone doing that under the file. Okay, well, you know, Danny is an accountant, so we got an accountant in the room, honey, that's giving it to us. Like, look, Abby, he should have gotten rid of all the old staff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Clean house, boo. Clean house. That's true. Even when it comes to marriage, a husband or wife can cheat multiple times, but if either one of them throw away their retirement on some magic beans, the marriage is over. Okay, honey. I need someone who actually knows that, because it does not sound right. Yeah, hey, Miami, how you doing, 126? Yeah, I need to know. And again, at the end of the day, it's just not my business, but it's out there, so we talking about it, honey. Well, people are going, see, here's the thing, Simone. After buying his wife the truck and lying about the affair, yeah, people were side-eyeing him, but they were still there every Sunday with their checkbook in their hand. Hey, Ranch, how you doing? Hey, girl, hey, what's up, El Teddy? We counting down. I'm going to stay on here till about 7:20, 7:25. You have to list the treasurer and list that person, and they have to sign off on the filings. This is what John Gray needs to go on, and he needs to get in front of this. It's out there now, and he needs to make a statement. In my opinion, he needs. If I were his Olivia Pope, I would be instructing him to make some sort of a statement. And I mean, it could be a bullshit statement, but he needs to make one. Because now it's gaining momentum and it's gaining smoke. And what you don't want is what I'm doing right now. And what we're doing right now is coming up with all our different scenarios instead of breaking down what it really is, what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? I know. I figured that, El Teddy. I figured as much. Because I looked at the time as soon as I saw you pop in. I looked at the time. Yeah. So we will see, honey. We will see, y'all. Now, look. Before I get off here, let's touch bases on this Tim fool real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because I don't want to misquote nobody. Okay. Oh, shoot. I had it up here and I lost it. You know, the great thing about group chats is that they're group chats and they're fun. The bad thing about group chats is when you're trying to find something and y'all been talking all day long. I'm not going to say no names, Captivating Christian, Abby Reviews, El Teddy, and Jada Nerd. I ain't going to say nothing. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, Miss Shorty, how you doing? Nicole Reloaded, hey, how are you? So, Tim Ryan, he's a radio analyst for the 49ers, and he was suspended for comments he made about Lamar Jackson last Sunday. Now, for those who follow football, for those who don't follow football, let me let you know, last Sunday, the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens had probably the most anticipated game of the last couple of weeks. Both teams have been very dominant. I think both of them have only lost one game this season. And it quite possibly could be a preview of the Super Bowl, right? So, right? Yeah. So, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. It almost went into overtime. All that great stuff. Now, for people who don't follow football, what you see on TV is the announcing crew that is employed by CBS, Fox News, Fox, whatever. But each team also, your adopted team, child, I'm about to adopt the Ravens myself. But each team also has their own announcers that announces the game on their home radio. So, for example, the Redskins has a broadcast team that announces all the Redskin games, no matter whether the Redskins are home or away, on the Redskin networks. And the same goes true for every single hey Thundercat, how you doing? Hey Cynthia, for every other for every other team in the league. Now, so I had to let you guys know that. So Tim Ryan is a broadcaster for the 49ers network. And so he was commentating the game on Sunday. And here's what he had to say about Mr. Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is the starting quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. And he's, black. He said, Lamar Jackson's dark skin helps him disguise a dark football while running fake handoffs in Baltimore's zone red heavy defense. Basically saying that the reason why Lamar Jackson is so successful is because he is able to hide the ball while he's like making a play because the ball is the same complexion as his skin. People, have y'all learned nothing from Jimmy the Greek? Did you not learn how Jimmy the Greek's whole broadcasting career was brought down by the comments that he made in reference to black football players 20-something years ago? Have we learned nothing, people? Okay. Hey, Ariel Dia, how you doing? Shawnetta, child. At what point, I say this to my students all the time. They go to ask me a question. And it could be a dumb question. Because somewhere down the line, we have told people that there's no such thing as a dumb question. And I'm here to tell you that there are. There is a such thing as a dumb question. I'm sorry, there are. And I say to people all the time, I say it to my students, but I also say it to adults. When you said that out loud, did it still make sense? Because sometimes we think stuff in our head, right? And it makes sense in our head. And then we go to say it out loud. Have you ever gone to say something, you stop yourself in mid-sentence because you realize that does not make sense what I'm getting ready to say? At no point in time did you stop yourself and say, this don't even make no sense. My bad. Don't worry about what I was getting ready to say. This don't make no sense. At no point in time were you going to say that. He is successful because he can hide the ball in his dark skin. It blends in. So needless to say, he's been suspended now. They said that right now he's only been, as far as I know, unless something else has happened in the last few hours, he's only been suspended for this week's game. Speaking of which, honey, I gotta get ready. I ain't do my picks this week, son of a gun. He's getting ready to be suspended gonna be suspended for this week's games. But my thing is, again, at no point in time did you think that was the right thing to say. Like you could not, and your brain could not have processed that was the right thing to say. What is wrong with people? What's wrong with people? Anyway, y'all. So I had to make sure we talked about that. And look, like I said, this last hashtag, I'm going to be on here for about another, 5 or 6 minutes, honey. This last hashtag, I can't even talk, y'all. This last hashtag. I'm not going to say this person's name because I'm not going to get him no shine. He thought because he didn't use the N-word, that in his mind's eye, he was giving him a compliment. Child. I guess that's what he thought, honey. I guess that's what he thought. That because he didn't say the N-word, that he was going to get over. Child. Well, oh, Lord, that's going to be a terrible game. The Monday night game this week is the Giants versus the Eagles. Who cares? Like, for real, who cares? Who cares who wins that game? The Giants and the Eagles? Who cares? They get away with so much. They say what they wish. They say what they wish. That's what they think, honey. That's what they think. He doesn't work for a station. He works for the 49ers network, right? They're like their radio. I mean, I shouldn't say he doesn't work for a station, but it's not like Fox or CBS. He works for the 49ers network. But Miss Shorty, I don't even think it was a hot mic. I think he was saying it as part of his commentary. I don't think they caught him slipping. I think it was part of his commentary. You care, captivating Christian? Child, I don't even care. And I know I should care because they're both NFC East teams. And technically, the Redskins can still make the playoffs. Now, a whole lot of things have to happen. But, I mean, stranger things, I guess. The Cowboys sent you to therapy. Well, what the hell you think the Redskins did to me this year, child? I'm sorry, like with Lolo. I mean, I'm talking about your Eagles because I talk about my Redskins and talk about somebody else's Giants and them Cowboys. We have the worst division in the league. We are horrible. We suck, all four of us. Simone, I don't doubt that you getting ready. I don't doubt that that's exactly what you're getting ready to do. There is not a bone in my body that believes that you're not getting ready to do exactly what you just said. Simone said, I'm about to call that station because one game is not enough. And I agree with you too. I agree that one game, because again, there's no way you thought that was a good thing. There's no way you thought that was the right thing to say. No way you thought that made sense to say that. No way. I'm sorry, that's the Sunday night game. That's not the Monday night game. My bad. That's the Sunday night game. Sunday night game. What was I going to say? Wait a minute. Child. Oh, right there. But I think we're going to see if the 49ers keep playing the way they're playing, and if the Ravens keep playing the way they're playing, can't nobody. I see that they could definitely make it into. I definitely see that could be a Super Bowl situation. I definitely do. But any given Sunday, anything can happen on any given Sunday, honey. So you can't. It's not automatic. It's not automatic. It's not automatic. You need a hug. Hey, Lady V. I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing, Lady V? It's the air we're in. Child. How you doing, Lady V? Good to see you, girl. You think they laughed about it behind closed? They probably did. You know. That's what we really needed to see. What was said behind closed doors. That's what I really want to know. Nicole Reloaded, they let your whole generation down. Well, as somebody who has hated the Dallas Cowboys since I breathed air into my body, you get no sympathy from me because I love the fact that they suck. I just hate the fact that my team is in the same category. But I love the fact that your team is losing. Like, that makes me happy. Like, the next best thing to a Redskins loss is a Redskins win is a Dallas loss. So I'm okay with it. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about it. The San Francisco 49ers are my hometown team. You should see the tweets from fans justifying or excusing. I'm sure I would not be surprised at all. And, you know, that's El Teddy's team. And El Teddy was like, I can't defend this. I can't defend this. You trying to sage the room and hope the Jets win. Child, I need a whole sage tree down here. I just would love to see the Redskins win a couple of more games and make it a halfway decent season. I must admit, the second, third, and fourth quarter of last week's game against the Panthers was actually a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. I was impressed. Now, that first quarter, I about turned the game off. Hey, QI, how you doing, babe? How are you doing, girl? Yeah, I almost wanted to just cut it off, like real talk, like. But I hung in there, you know, I kept going. I kept flipping back and forth between that and the 49ers game, 49ers Ravens game. I kept flipping back and forth, and they started actually looking halfway good, honey. You hate the Cowboys as much as you hate the Raiders. I'm indifferent to the Raiders, but I hate the Cowboys. Now I'm gonna tell you what I am ready to do. I know I'm ready to go to Vegas for a game. Oh, I can't wait to go to Vegas and go to a football game in Vegas, honey. Because I don't need a good reason to go to Vegas. Just give me one. And that's a good one right there. You know what, Nicole? I'm kind of shocked too, to be honest with you. But the Steelers are making it a respectable season without their, you know, without a lot of things going on for them. They're making it a respectable season. They absolutely are. The Cowboys mess up the church's money. They ain't mess up my money. I'm shocked. Oh, I read that one. Child, what time is it? Okay, we can already wrap this up in about 2 more minutes. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna head on over to QB of the Midwest channel to enjoy the gentleman's panel tonight. Now I understand there are a whole bunch of panels going on tonight, honey, but y'all know where I'm gonna be. I have to catch the other ones on replay. Well, the ones I'm gonna watch. Because there's certain ones I'm not going to watch. You know, I won $1,000 in Vegas betting against Detroit Red Wings when they win the championship game. Okay. You know, whenever I go to Vegas, I always bet on the sports book. And it's funny to get these, because I'll bet for like the whole year. And it's funny to get these random checks in the mail. Now, it'll be for a lot of money because I don't bet a lot of money. But it's funny to get a random check in the mail for like $20, $17. Because, you know, of course, it depends on the spread and all that good stuff. It's fun. And it's funny because we have a sports book here now in Delaware. And I said I was going to drive down at the beginning of the season and bet on the sports book here. I ain't been down there. I ain't been nowhere close to no Delaware. The Raiders are getting karma. Cut my cousin Seth Roberts for Antonio Brown. Now look at him. Well, that's what they get. Now look at what they got. Absolutely. You're right. Bilo DD, you are a Cowboys fan, lived here so long, born and bred Bills fan, born in Buffalo. Okay. I can understand. I mean, and here's the thing, you know, it's all in fun. Like at the end of the day, ain't none of these teams paying us. Well, me. It's all in fun. I mean, some of my favorite people. I've even dated a couple of Cowboys fans now. Obviously, the relationship didn't work out. Not because they were Cowboys fans, but it couldn't have helped. Danny, don't you stop. All right, Danny, don't you stop. We get ready to get off of here, Danny. Don't you start. I will not put up with that from you, young lady. You're going to start that tonight. Your sister and your girlfriend are Cowboys fans. See, you surrounded by it. The Bears are the worst. The Bears. That's my commercial. I love that commercial. The Bears. I'm going to tell you why I always have an affinity for the Bears. I will always have an affinity for the Bears for that Super Bowl run in 85. And we are the Bears shuffling crew. Shuffling on down, doing it for you. Hey, I used to actually have that on tape somewhere. Now that lets you know how long ago it was because I had it on tape. And with McMahon, the refrigerator, Robert Perry, Walter Payton, Singletary. I used to like I love me some sweetness. Love me some sweetness, honey. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here because when I watch the gentleman's panel, I put it on my TV. So I got to get my TV set up and get ready for the gentleman's panel, honey. So but thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Captivating Christian, for dropping my info in the box. I see some new people in here. So yeah, Icky Woods. That's who I knew I was missing somebody. Yep, the Icky Shuffle. But that was that was the Bengals. Icky was the Bengals. That's not, he still wasn't but I remember the Icky Shuffle, yeah. But that was the Bengals. But yeah, So I see some new folks up in there. The Redskins had a song, and I still have that DVD. I still have the DVD with the Redskins and their song, because they did it commemorating their 50th season. Was it 50 or 40 years? And they did a song and everything, and I still had that. I'm pointing at it because I'm pointing at where the DVD is, honey, because I still got that thing. Yes, thank you, Captivating Christian, for dropping my info. Thank you to my moderators, Danny, my newest moderator, my little sis. El Teddy came through for a quick minute, but y'all know what he doing. He getting ready for the gentleman's panel. And my girl Abby came through. Thank you all for being here. And like I said, my information is in the chat. If you want to email me, follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. Yes, thank you, Bilo Didi. Doug Williams is the GOAT. Yes, he is. And I will see y'all in the chat over yonder. Talk to y'all later.